Good evening, everybody, or late afternoon, depending where you're at. Welcome back. It is Tuesday after a really ton of breaks the other night, guys. We are back for another night. We got everything that ended Monday tonight we're doing right now, and then we still have a bunch of stuff ending on eBay as well. That will begin at 11 o'clock. Everything that's ended today will start in about 2 hours from this point. What's up, dog? We still have ending, fellas. We are just ending up a mini helmet. We still have some 11 prime signatures, a 5-box break coming up right now. It's about to start in about 2 minutes. After that, we got a Hit Parade Series 6 jersey with some limited still ending. Some Topps Paradigm again, number 4. So far, out of 3 boxes, we've seen a Barry Sanders rookie autograph. Barry Sanders autograph patch, and a Joe Namath Letterman autograph patch. So there are some monster cards in there. It's a very different type of set. As the only way I can really attribute it is to call it the 5-star gold is the best way to say it. It's one of Topps' best sets from the older years in '06. Some great cards. The presentation is amazing. We'll try, dog. We'll try. We have some 14 Supreme, a 4-box break, so some multi-box breaks still ending, guys. And we're going to end off with a Leaf jersey. So 2 jerseys, 2 football jerseys, some Paradigm, 14 Supreme, 11 signatures. So some good stuff still coming up. Check them out. Well, again, we'll start those at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. But for right now, guys, we'll start out with everything up there in the green as always. We have some 2012 Prominence. Some 11 limited again. We didn't do it for a little while, but it's back, and we pulled some monster hits out of there. Some 13 Playbook, a baseball jersey, a miniature bat. We have 2 football jerseys, 2 miniature helmets, some inscriptions, some 13 triple threads. Now let's get it going. When we started off on Sunday, first box we did, we pulled a 1 of 1. See if we can continue that trend. We pulled a few 1 of 1s the other night. Some great jerseys, a lot of great hits the other evening. Went through a ton of cards. Fellas, in 1 second, we'll get it going. I don't know what I just did there. Ha! Brought the screen somehow. I don't know how that just happened. I didn't even switch anything. It's like looking through a window. Alright, fellas, let's get started. We'll start with some... Oh, wrong list, fellas. I'm actually on the list starting tonight. Let's go back to Monday. Start with some 2012 Prominence number 189, guys. Again, this ended Monday, early afternoon. Farg, what's up, man? I haven't seen you for a little while. You missed us Sunday. Whew. We went through 5 days of breaks on Sunday. Stizey got a good lot in here. Talathorn with the Broncos up. Looks like he's going for Brock Osweiler. Harris back again. Copenhagen Killer. I guess that means you go through some Copenhagen. Or you're from Copenhagen. Either to the back or the city. West Virginia, Rob L.M. looking for Turkey. Define 9. Alright, guys, we do a lot of 12 Promise. A couple of reasons. One, there's a lot of different types of hits in this set, from Lettermans to on-field autos to legend autographs to team logo on swatch autos. A lot of them are based towards a rookie class as always, but there are a lot of different types of hits in this set. It is Andrew Luck's rookie year, Russell Wilson among many others, Luke Kuechly, and now, well, it looks like Brock Osweiler too. Tannehill's another one. There's a lot of players around 12. Caldwell, what's going on, man? All right, let's get it going. First box of the night. Yeah, again, guys, we still got a bunch of stuff in it, though. The 2 jerseys, 11 Prime Signatures, 14 Supreme, and that 2006 Topps Paradigm again as well. And we'll start off with old Broke Collarbone. For the first card of the night, we get to see a Romo. Alright, guys, behind that old Ahmad Bradshaw. I think he's a Colt still. Beanie, no sign of him. A Randy White legend for the Cowboys. Yeah, that was something else. They finally took an L. Only thing is the Patriots will make the playoffs, and when they make the playoffs, they'll probably have Gronk back. They might have Edelman back. They could be a better strength when it comes around. Hey, we got a Letterman rookie auto of Chris Givens for the St. Louis Rams. That's CCJAS0. That will be number 240. 215 of 240. Behind that, we got a duel of old Ruben Randall and Michael Ignu. Randall for the Giants is West Virginia, and the Dolphins is Brad 55. Two nice patches of 3-color on the Ignu. Watching the break in the bathroom. Oh, Lord. Hey, a Kirk Cousins rookie autograph. Wolf Eyes. To $4.99. Kirk Cousins got a decent auto. Quarterbacks, a lot of starting quarterbacks are starting to pop out of 12. You think about it now, you got RG3, of course, Andrew Luck, Kirk Cousins as well, with Osweiler and Tannehill. There are some good rookies in 12. That is true, Caudill. Chat, that is dedication. It's kind of telling you were constipated, I guess. 21 of 49 on the Ruben Randall Ignu. Right, let's get a random going for this. We got Wolf Eyes and Brad 55. I did find the Ginger Cutter. Alright, guys, 5 times through random.org is always name at the top. We'll get it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and one last time to make it 5. You can all see how many times it's been random right there. 4 and 5. Brad 55 got it with the Dolphins. I'll tell you, that's the one place you can always get away at work is a bathroom. Ever since smartphones. Well, before that, you just played like that dot game on your other phones. Alright, guys, what's next? Let's do some 11 limited. This is set to surprise me. We've pulled some great hits out of here. Oh, okay, cool, Caudill. We're at in South Carolina. Anywhere near us, again, we're in Myrtle Beach. Or near Myrtle Beach. 11 limited, guys, number 28. Alright, chat, we don't want you to get in trouble. Turkey Red Dog, West Virginia. Copenhagen Killer back again. Lead Stuff. Across Def. Flowers 1 Dolphins. Sleepy Time, West Virginia, Shrimp Coop, and West Virginia at the bottom of the lot. Simpsonville. I've heard of it. I don't know where it's at, though, for the life of me. I know I have heard of it, though. Either that or I'm thinking of The Simpsons.
About 40 minutes from here.
It's only 40 minutes?
40 minutes, yeah.
Huh. I guess not far. Alright, guys, 11 limited we will do next. Jake Locker's on the cover. You won't see him anymore either. But 11 is one of the best draft classes out there, by far, with Cam, I think, yeah, with Cam Newton being the first pick, they put Jake Locker on the box. You got Von Miller, J.J. Watt, Julio Jones, and you put Jake Locker on the box. I guess they expected big things that never came. All right, guys, 1 pack per box as always with limited. You get 3 hits. Some base cards that are all numbered to $4.99, usually a parallel or 2. Chad, I think a few people want that undefeated jersey. Is he a Dolphins fan? Ooh, that'd be a tough one. Chris Cooley, we'll start off with. Again, all base cards are $4.99. Percy Harvin. Yeah, no, Red Dog does have 2. You never know, he could. Old Tittle. As a Giant, not a Niner in the card. Dwayne Harris. Most of his career was with the Niners, though. Vic Limitless. Even your inserts are this is a $2.49. I'm sorry. Usually some of the ones are $4.99. That must be the parallel version. How about a Bartkowski for the Falcons legend patch? Red Dog. Speak of the devil. That's a bad year for you guys then. Huge Dolphin fan. I'm right there with you. I'm an Eagles fan, so it's not looking good for us either. High expectations for both teams, and they both have tanked. Got a boomer behind that. These are all game-used patches, too. This will be a prime. This will be a monikers version. The Bengals, Wolf Eyes. Anything's better than being a Browns fan as of today, though. Dolphins fan, Eagles fan, whatever you are, Cowboys. It's better than being a Browns fan. 14 of 50. And then a redemption. $1 million. All right, Dr. Evil. Material Phenoms rookie number 231. Let's see who that is. It's not one of the, I believe it is a Niner. 231 is Kendall Hunter. He's not a Niner anymore, but he was drafted by San Francisco. So not the Kaepernick you're looking for, Wyatt, but still a nice hit. I don't know if you're really looking for Capper pick at this point. But there are Montanas in here. There are Rices. Let's see, if you go to, you got Banner Season. Those are prime materials. You got Tag Team Duels. You got prime signatures himself with the likes of Bo Jackson, AP, Jamal Charles. Let's see who else we got here. Bartkowski, Romo, Laurinaitis, Willis. There's also, I know there's a Jerry Rice in here. We have pulled it before. Got some jump. There's some good autograph. I think there's a Tom Brady auto in here as well. I don't hate the Browns, but honestly, I just feel sorry for the Browns. I really do. It's kind of hard not to. I guess unless you're an AFC North fan. Or
Yeah,
AFC East, I'm sorry.
Brady's to
No, North.
15.
Huh?
The Brady's to 5 or 15. That's
Oh, okay. So there's a Brady auto and 11
their
limiter.
exchanges. Their redemptions as well. Rice the same way.
Yeah, there's only, Robbie said he was looking at them. The Brady's are only to 5 and 15. So there's a few in there, but not many. They're all low number.
Autograph. That's it. There's a ton of. There's a bunch of memorabilia.
Well, there's a bunch of patch cards, but autos are only to 5 and 15, and that's it. All right, guys, what's next? Some 13 playbooks, some booklets. You got to think, Browns have had it so bad. Not only did they lose their franchise at one point, they haven't had a good quarterback since when? I can't even remember. All right, guys, 13 playbook 113. Did you hear that one little tidbit? What was it? They have, since, was it 96 or 2000, early 2000s? I forget what the year was. 19 losses from the last play of the game. I think it was 19. JTL Mama Jenkins, Sleepy Time, Wake Up to Echoes, back again, and with the Bengals again. Got Mudfish, Stacey Carey, a lot of usual suspects. Yeah, Brady's autos are worth some money. Oh, they're worth some money. New England and Saint Freak. Well, welcome to us. At least one of your teams is doing well this year. Can't say much for the other. Never seen a defense that was... honestly, when's the last time you saw a defense that was that bad? Well, another thing about the Browns, they had the highest paid defensive team, like salary cap hit wise, first in the league for what they pay these guys, and they're like last in the league in all these stat categories. All right, fellas, 13 playbook. If you are new to it, it's 4 total hits per box. It's 4 packs. Each one contains a hit. It's 2 of those hits are going to be booklet hits. Sometimes you will get 3, but at least 2 are guaranteed booklets. So a lot of playbook, many different years of it. One year I really like is 11, though, because that was the first year playbook came out, and they put a ton of multiplayer booklets out, like multi-legend booklets out. 2. There's 1 booklet. And another booklet. Yeah, Cam's not cheap either, and his autograph's just going to skyrocket, especially with his season he's having, the popularity he's getting. It's just going to keep on going up. Who was the one saying they wanted an Auburn Cam helmet the other night? I forget who the heck was bringing that up. We have pulled Cam's helmet before. It's always been a Panther every time we've seen it. I know some of the 8x10s they do have him as in college. All right, guys, our first hit will be a Theo Riddick, numbered to 99 for the Detroit Lions. Detroit's going to be old Shrimp Boot. All right, looks like we got another auto, I believe. Oh, is that what I think it is? How about a Deion Sanders? 8 of 10 auto for the Cowboys. First boom of the night. Stacey Carey with those Cry Boys. That's probably who you were not expecting to see. That is a great hit. Deion at 10. Awesome hit. All right, first booklet. See if I don't think we're gonna be able to top that. That'd be a tough one to top. A Deion auto. It can happen. It'll be another Cowboy. A Terrence Williams. Stacey again. Oh, beautiful patch. Nice booklet auto 271. Though Terrence Williams hasn't really shown up yet. He hasn't had a quarterback really thrown to him this year either. Him or Dez. Nice rookie booklet autograph. Yeah, you can find Deion for a lot of teams. Oh, what we got here? It's not your normal one. It's maybe a down and dirty. It will be a Julio for the Falcons. That'll be Jenkins. It'll be a down and dirty 11 of 32. Nice down and dirty patch. Not that dirty, though. Some of them are, some of them aren't. It's back and forth. Must have been a game he didn't get tackled and he just kept on. But they are game-worn patches. Nice hit of Julio. Down and dirties are not easy to come by. I think 32 is the highest you will see, or high 30s is the highest you'll ever see him numbered. Different players have different numbering, I think. Nice hit. So a Dion auto, a Julio down and dirty booklet, and then Terrence Williams and Theo Riddick. But Dion to 10, that is great. What shall we do next? Some Crown Royal. Again, guys, we have a bunch of stuff still ending on eBay, too. As always, we usually end stuff through the first video. 2 multi-box breaks. We're in the middle of prime signatures right now. We got a Hit Parade jersey, a Leaf jersey, some Topps Paradigm, and some 14 Supreme, a 4-box break. Supreme, one of my favorite sets. Alright, guys, number 79. This ended Monday. Aaron Donna looking for Turkey. Harris, Pet Enkel, Copenhagen Killer, Flood, Harris, West Virginia Dandies, Rule. Flood 15, Cowboy. Got a few in this lot. Rob LM with the Niners. Still haven't seen nor hair nor hide of Carlos Hyde, have we? He's been down and out for a minute. And MSB DE2. In our first, in the first fantasy league we made, I swear my entire draft is now on the IR. This is bad. Now playoffs coming up soon in fantasy with us. I think we start week. Let's see. We don't do week 17, so we start week 13, I believe, for the playoffs. Hey, Nuno, what's up? Alright, guys, some 14 Crown. Hopefully we won't have to pass you the gun that much tonight, Nuno. Yeah, Texans out of everywhere the other night. We try to pull some good ones, man. What should we call you? Because I don't know how to pronounce your YouTube name. Is it just Linsky is good? Oh, okay, appreciate it, Nuno. Did you guys break last night? Anything good? Alright, fellas, we'll start with old Jarvis Landry. Had a killer week last week. Die cut rookie. Got our Crockett Gilmore. Reggie Bush. Giovanni Gold. That'll be 48 of 99. And a Shane Scove to 35 for the Niners. That will be Rob LM. Sure, I don't know if that's who you were going for, but nice hit. Be a gold rookie auto. When you get to the lower ones, the back prism on these cards within the die cut looks amazing. They're very good looking cards too, especially when you get the low number hits. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, anything Julio. If it's gradable, I'd definitely get it graded. Anything Julio is worth some money right now. Knights and Squires, Manning Luck, Broncos, Wolf Eyes, Colts, Harris, MW Tur 3. As always, guys, even inserts, we'll random. Doesn't matter what they are. We'll take care of them. Uh-oh, looks like we got 2 randoms, as we can see behind here. Storm Johnson. Oh, Le'Veon. Hey, Alshon Jeffrey, let's hope it's not 150. Let's hope it's a little higher. At least it's 250. That's better than 150. We have 32 team random, guys. As points cards have no team attached to them, we'll give everybody a chance at them. And then a lovely filler behind it. Yeah, those full-size helmets are fun, Nuno. You'll get a blast out of those. Well, looks like we made up for the points card with 2 hits here. Let's start with old Jimmy. One of the Patriots is not hurt, and no one really cares about him anyway at this point. Thought he was going to start. He was a big thing at the beginning of the year. Jalen Saunders, rookie for the Jets. This will be number 2/199. Old Alex. Broke jaw. Another Landry. Landry's all over the place again. I have another night as well. A rookie royalty for Miami. Brad S55 with the Dolphins. Then an A.J. McCarron to $4.99. Another rookie heirs to the throne patch, so royalty and heirs to the throne. Bengals will be Chris P. 23-23. Yeah, yeah, it will, Nuno. Those are kind of a pain to ship, but I say just save the box you get it shipped in if you get that you receive it on. All right, guys, last pack. Got a Kings Court, Brandon Cooks, Jimmy Graham, and Drew Brees. Oh, Kevin Norwood rookie. Mr. Matthews. Now an Eagle. An ex-Eagle. We'll never stop talking smack about him. To $1.99. Hated on the coach, hated on DeMarco Murray. And I guess, well, they really never gave him a reason not to, though, after that. We got another duel, to 99, Watkins and Mike Evans. Bills is Harris, and Bucks is Billy Willison. Being heirs to the throne duel. So 3 randoms out of 1 box. Well, Nuno, at least you're doing those 15 helmets. You won't pull a Trent Richardson. All right, guys, we got to do 3 randoms. 3 randoms. That does not happen very often. All right, guys, on to the first one. We got to do a Knights and Squires. It's an insert, Peyton Manning and Drew Luck. All right, guys, 5 times as always. Do random.org. No, what I'm saying at 15, there's no way you will get one. That won't happen. They won't put him in 15, I'm sure. What's the worst name you could get in 15? I want to know. You gave it away? What did you do? Donate it to Goodwill? Give it to a Bama fan? Alright, guys, here we go. That is 1, 2. As always, guys, you can see the number of times right there. 3, 4, and 1 final time. 5. Wolf Eyes got it with the Manning. Dude, I wonder if there's a multi-signed Dolphins helmet in there, like the others we pulled. Since they're in the jerseys, it's probably in the helmet, too. All right, fellas, let's move on to the next random. This will be for 250 Panini points. If you guys are new to them, you can either scan the code right there, which will take you to the Panini Rewards app, or you can do it in different ways as well. There is a code on the back of the card, which we cover up with a filler, and then you can redeem it that way too. There's a couple different ways to do it. You can use points for cards, other things from Panini. Alright guys, let's show the random. As always, we do a 32 team random. All 32 teams. Whoever had the team that it lands on the fifth one will get the points card. They're all in alphabetical order, guys, all 32. Let's go. Get it going. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Well, Raiders at the bottom. I don't think that's going to happen on that division. And the Cry Boys up top. Copenhagen Killer with the random on that, on the points card. Oh no, I hope there's no butt fumble in the Eagle. Oh, that would be bad. Now, the worst you might see would be Vic as an Eagle. That might be the worst thing you would see. All right, guys, one more random with the crown. It'll be Sammy Watkins and Mike Evans, heirs to the throne. I'm surprised I still have my voice from Sunday. 90 of 99. Back to the round. Here, Chad, I'm going to keep the gray screen away. I'll just put that there for you, old ginger cutter. All right, last random. We got Harris with the Bills and Billy Willison with the Bucks. 5 times, guys. Harris, you were in 2 of them. Second one. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and one final time. 5. Harris got it with the bucket. Oh, I'm sorry, with the Bills. Sammy Watkins. I've redeemed some points. I've not used them yet. I mean, you get a good points card, you can get some good stuff. I mean, that one time I'm immaculate, we did pull a 3,000 point Panini card. Alright guys, let's move to baseball. This is something that's brought us a lot of great names. A 2015 historic autographed miniature bat with 14 Supreme number 66. Again, fellas, this ended Monday on eBay. I got it Ripken back again. Sox versus Card, Mr. Orioles. Wake up the Echoes with the Cubs. Bengals and Cubs fan, I'm guessing. Joe-ho. MSB. Sox versus Cards, H. Bizzle. Cabana Mudfish. Oscar, good to see you. Oh, wow. Yeah, Fitzpatrick didn't ruin the Texans. I mean, he's probably better than the rest of them. Who were some of the other guys the Texans had over that time? You had Carr, Schaub. I'm trying to think. In the in-between time, they were so bad you can't even remember who half of them were. At least I can't. Because Fitzy was at the Bills, then he moved to Houston. But before that, I know Carr went to the Giants. Who was the quarterback in between? Or quarterbacks in between? No wonder I forgot. All right, guys. It is 1 pack per box with Supreme. Great set. You get 2 hits. There's no autograph higher number than 50 in this set. We pulled a lot of 1-of-1s. We've seen Hank Aaron autographs, many different legends, and heck, we got a legend here, it looks like. It'll be a Ron Gant. Old Brave. Shrimp boot. We all remember old Ron Gant. 2 of 20. Simply Supreme auto. Back in those old 80s and 90s Braves. And how about old Mr. Steroid? Well, one of the many steroid boys, Ryan Braun. 17 of 25. Nice autographed 2-color patch. Good hit. And the Brewers, Frantic Cabana. Two good autos, and one being an autograph patch. Nothing. Lowest one was highest one was 25. That's one reason I like Supreme. The 15 Supreme just has a great design to it too, and then they switched to all on-card autographs. So each year has its own little uniqueness to it. 15 came out a couple months ago. All right, guys. Historic autograph miniature bat. There are a lot of names in here. There's just a few on the back. It is through the Historic Autograph Company, guys. If you are new to them, most of them are PSA DNA certified. We've seen a few JSAs, but that is it. Many different names from the likes of Aaron to Bench, even Mantle in there. Ozzy we've seen. We pulled Cal Ripken. We pulled a couple Aarons. Seen the Big Hurt. Seen a lot of these names. And a lot of them are in there more than once. That's a bad record to have, or a hurtful record to have. Ron Gant had the record for being hit by a pitch until Biggio came around. All right, guys, on to a mini bet. What will we get this time? Again, we have seen Aaron's. We've seen Johnny Bench's, big Hurts, big units. A lot of different players. Let's see who we'll have this time. See if I can get the hardest part about these is getting the certification out of here. Sometimes they really get stuck in there. And this one. They may have forgotten to put in the box. We'll still have the sticker on. Oh, it's actually within the bat. I feel it. Never mind. It's actually within the bat itself, it feels like. It's a first. Usually they're separate. Wonder if that's a good thing. What is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. This might be good. This is not something you see very often.
The PSA letter.
It's the PSA letter. All right.
Jimmy.
Multi-sign bat. Oh, my God. Here we go. This is something new. For a Jimmy Fox, Mule Haas, and Rube Wahlberg with 5 autos, which we thoroughly examined. 2 other unidentifiables. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, this thing's old. And they are deep in there with pen. Oh, that is nasty. There's a couple there. Now we have to look what teams these go. And I don't get me wrong, they are a little faded, but they definitely threw one. That is something else. This is an old bat. It's old Louisville Slugger 126. We have not seen something like this before. That is freaking cool. Autos are hard to make out, but they are on there. This must be an old bat. Let's give us a second to look through these names, guys, and see where they go. That's cool. Philadelphia Athletics. No. All right, well, Philadelphia Athletics turned to the Oakland A's. That's freaking cool. If I can find a magnet case for a mini bat, I think there are companies that make display cases for them. Wow. I think this is going to be an athletics bat. It looks like most of these players played for him, is what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Mudfish, that may be you. Let's wait a second though. Let's just check the other names. If they're all athletics, then it will be the A's. Old school A's when they were the Philadelphia Athletics, but they did change to Oakland. I mean, I don't know if you can really make out how old this thing is, but this bat is old. I mean, it's got some age to it. These guys played in the 20s and 30s. Okay, so we'll be the Oakland A's. All three of the autographs were guys from the A's, and the other ones that were unidentified as well. There's one all the way down here as well. So it is an Oakland Athletics or a Philadelphia Athletics bat, which turned to the Oakland A's, which goes to the Oakland A's, which will be Mudfish. Mudfish, that is freaking awesome. We have done a lot of these bats. We have never pulled a relic one like this. This is a true relic. These are all guys that played in the 20s and the 30s. So this bat is probably from the 20s and the 30s, because if it's signed by all these guys, it was probably signed when they all played for the A's. That is something else. Mudfish, that is a hit out of something else, dude. Be very careful rolling that back up for you. Oh, my Lord. Wow. Well, now we know the Oakland Athletics go back many, 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 many years. I didn't know the franchise went back all the way to the 20s. I had no idea on that. That is something else. What a freaking hit, Mudfish. That's this. We've done a lot of those bats, and nothing like that ever. So it makes you wonder what else may be in there. If they'll put something like that in there, what else is in there? All right, guys, let's move on to a baseball jersey. Stick with baseball. Never hurts. Mudfish, that's a good one. That is a good one. That's the first one out of many bats we've done like that has pulled something like that. All right, guys, again, this ended Monday. Vargas back again. Ravens wake up the Echoes. Pats, Fans, Sox versus Card. Mitchie, MSB, Joho. Tupac, Wyatt. Ravens, hey, Tupac's still alive. Is it a Jenkins, Vargas, J. Bruin? I got it, Ripken on the bottom. Yeah, that's something else. All right, well, the Supreme break off the last one was good, too, with a Ryan Braun autograph patch, and then a Ron Gant to 20 as well. Let's see what this one will do. That was something else. That bat is seriously, you can feel the bat itself. Mudfish, you'll see when you get it how old that thing really is. It definitely has some age to it. That's a unique one. Well, got a redemption. Retired Veteran Stars autograph red, Alex Guerrero. Where's Alex Guerrero play? That's actually when we'll look at Beckett, because it'll actually give the team that's attached to the card on Beckett itself. Will be the Dodgers. Joho with the Dodgers. Nice redemption. Red are low numbered. I don't think reds in baseball are one of ones like they are in football, but they are low numbered. And then a Matt Adams for the St. Louis Cardinals. Kelly Bren. '19 of 45. You trying to figure out who the other autos are?
I think I know who they are.
Robbie's trying to figure out where those other autographs are, Mudfish. Looking at the old lineup. See, he's even trying to figure out the ones that are not known. PSA wouldn't identify them. Robbie will try. All right, let's see who we can get out the jersey. Man, if we can top that bat with a jersey, that'd be something else.
Yeah. All right. Kenneth Richardson's one of them. It's definitely a Philadelphia Athletics bat.
Ken Richardson, that's another name. I'm not.
Kenneth Richardson. These guys played with like Tris Speaker. Tris Speaker was on the team.
Yeah, that bat is so old, Mudfish. That is great. Who is this? Not sure on the auto. JSA certified. Will Myers. That is a Ray, I believe. I think isn't that Tampa Bay jersey? Yeah, that's Tampa Bay.
San Diego.
Or San Diego. I'm sorry. Now wait a second. Let's go to JSA to find out who goes. I'm not exactly sure. Oscar Myers, no. That'd be cool though. No, it was a Will Myers. Tampa Bay. I thought it. I think he's an outfielder and a first baseman. Yep, I believe so. But who had Tampa Bay? The Rays. Tampa Bay will be Jenkins. Nice hit. Will Myers. Has some upside, I believe. I actually did have him when I did fantasy baseball for my lineup. I don't know how he did this year, but definitely a good up and comer. Definitely has some talent. I think he can knock the heck out of the ball. I just think he's a little low on the batting average. But I mean, as a younger player, you can expect that too. Who was the last guy? You figured it out? Yeah, those things are hard to make out, Mudfish. Oh, you're gonna freaking love that. Yeah, Will Myers. Why? I think he was drafted very high too. Yeah, oh, he won AL Rookie of the Year in 13. Okay, duh. Nice hit for the Rays. Nice up and comer. Oh, Red Dog, what's up, man? I didn't even see you in here. We were talking about your many jerseys earlier. All right, fellas. 13 black will do next. 2013 black, number 187. Again, guys, this ended Monday. Everybody's least favorite day of the week. And every Browns fan's worst nightmare last night. Speaking of Browns, MPS Steve has them. MSB, Do Warm, Lead Stuff, Jenkins. Now, Red Dog just goes for the Dolphins and the Cowboys here and there. Yeah, let's hope we don't see any Colby Fleeners tonight. No Colby Fleeners. All right, 1 pack per box, guys, with black. You get 5 hits, usually 2 on-card autographs. This set does hold a lot, too. You get your 1 metal card. Every base card is numbered to $3.99. You get a parallel. 3 of the 5 hits will be autos. Like I said, 2 of them are usually on-card. You get your shadow boxes. Even there's shadow box legends in here as well. And a lot of times we will pull 6 hits. A lot of plates we pulled out of this set as well. A lot of one-of-ones. Start off with a metal rookies, Joseph Randall. Well, yeah, we're not going to see him around much anymore. Terrell Suggs to $3.99. Logan Mankins. Oh, Jimmy Graham. Bilotti Raw Wilson. Jawan Jameson. All these are $3.99, fellas. Dwight Freeney to $49. First hit will be a CPAT from Minnesota. That will be a rookie autograph 3-color patch to $2.99. Again, these are on-card autos, too. And you guys are kind of new to the hobby again. On-card autographs usually will have more value than your sticker autos. On-card autographs, the players actually have to sign the card itself. Sticker autos, they sign either a sticker or a piece of many different things, and that's inserted within the card or onto the card. We have a redemption. This should be another one, maybe a shadow box. A lot of shadow boxes are redemptions. No, it will be a rookie signatures material prime. So it'll be a low number autograph patch of Quentin Patton for the Niners. Moody. Got an Earl Wolf for Philly. My poor Eagles. To $1.99 rookie auto. Oh, Ryan Matthews, back when he was a Charger, be an Onyx game worn patch to $2.99. And then another Randall. We begin with a Randall and end with a Randall. You know, they expected some things from him this year, but unfortunately now I don't think he's in the league because he got too much damn trouble. Really, Nuno? Yeah, the metal cards are fun. They're definitely something else. It'd take a while to build a set of those, too. You do only get one per box. That'd be a hard set to build. All right, guys, we're going to move on to another jersey after that. That hard to figure the last one out? The last one or a couple of them?
It's both of them.
Oh.
I'm trying.
Mudfish Robbie's going to figure this out for you. At least try his best. He got one of the three.
That one's got figures. I think that one's hair time, but I'm not sure. They're all athletics. 2019. This bat's from 1928. That's the year for sure.
All right, from Robbie researching a Mudfish, that bat is from 1928. 1928. Oh my lord, that was way before any of us were even a thought. Way before we were even swimming around.
It's an original vehicle, so just the bat itself is probably worth 500 weeks.
That is, wow. Yeah, Mudfish. That's a boom. That is a true boom, dude. That is a true unique mini bat. That is something you will not probably see very often. Very rare. We probably won't see another one of those. We may, but that'd be tough. If it was, it'd be different people from a different team. That is something else, dude. That is insane. All right, guys, on to a Hit Parade Series 6 jersey with some 14 playbook. This is number 13, guys. This ended again Monday. We still have another Hit Parade jersey ending on eBay tonight. Leaf jersey, some 14 Supreme we got going on, as well as some 06 Paradigm. So we got some good stuff. We just ended Prime Signatures a little bit. I think we're in the middle of the Hit Parade, the next Hit Parade jersey right now. Yeah, Red Dog. Were you in the room when we pulled that a minute ago? It was a 1928 Philadelphia Athletics miniature bat. Autographed by 6 different players. That was something else. And Chat got in this one. We got Varga back again. Call deal. There you are. Those dang Cowgirls. I need a vacation. Good to see you. Joe Ho in West Virginia. Copenhagen. Chicken. Good to see you back. Dube-alicious. Ha. And chicken on the bottom. Yeah, that's something else. I mean, you could tell that bat was old. That bat is, what'd you say was an original Louisville Slugger Mini?
It's an original.
It's an original Louisville Slugger Mini.
The year puts it as an original Louisville Slugger. It's Jimmy Fox. Hang on. Jimmy Fox, Mulehaus, Rule Wahlberg, and the other two signatures, I believe. Kenneth Richardson, that's a definite. I think the last one's Harry Thompson. It's hard to see, but it is an original Slugger. The bat alone is probably worth $500 to $800. Not even counting the autos, but Jimmy Fox, man. The end. And then the only thing I know about Rube Wahlberg is I know he's the guy that gave Babe Ruth the most home runs in his career. I know that much. He's the pitcher who gave up the most to him. But that's the only thing I know about him.
Well, I guess it's a stat to be known for. All right, guys, one pack per box. You get 2 total hits, one booklet hit and another hit. Our first hit will be old Paul Richardson for the Seahawks. Anybody had Jimmy Graham, who's really done you bad over the year, and now you don't have him at all. Varga, that is you, will be a rookie. X's and O's patch to 25. Nice low number. Yeah, that bat is worth some money. Mudfish, that is something else. How about Carlos Hyde? We haven't seen for a little while, but starting out well. Caudill, that is you, sir. To 25. Let's see, this may be a playbook photo shoot or just a low number patch hit. This will be the rookie premier photo shoot auto booklet. Nice hit. It's a black version too, I believe. Black parallel. Nice hit. That's probably not the Niner you were looking for, but out of 14 rookie-wise, it's probably the only one you really want out of 14 for the Niners rookies. Yeah, I'm not that good with early baseball either. That is old school. I mean, very old school. Mudfish, that is a gem. All right, on to a jersey. Who will we get this time? We've seen some huge names. Heck, Caudill got Favre and Marino. We've seen a lot of other ones. We pulled an Edelman the other night. Seen a lot of big names. I think it was where we pulled the... Will be another Dolphin. And this will be Cowstar Boy with a Paul Warfield. Old Paul Warfield. Oh, nice auto, too. He took up almost an entire 4 on it. Paul Warfield, Hall of Fame, 83. Nice hit, Cowboy. Four. Nice hit. Hall of Fame, 83. It's a heavier jersey, too. That may be a true jersey. Yeah, I think it is, because you got his numbers down the side and the stripes as well. Nice hit. It's a Hit Parade jersey and it's leaf authenticated. Ha! Mr. Warfield. Who else did Warfield play for a little while? The Browns, what, towards the end of his career? All right, fellas. Nice old school Dolphin hit. I'm still amazed by that bat, though. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, we've never pulled a Mercury Morse. That's one we have not seen. I don't think we've ever seen him. The last thing I remember hearing from Mercury Morris was when the Patriots were on that stint of going when they were going undefeated, and he was all over ESPN. All over ESPN. All right, guys. Plates and patches 83. Number 83 is 2011. Got Snyder up top. Wake up the Echoes back. Ravens. Mitch Nice. Jenkins. Schultz. No, Muddigan. This is one of my favorite draft classes. Andy Dalton. Uh-oh. You don't want to see Andy Dalton. I don't want to even see Andy Dalton. Oh, you actually talked to Mark? Oh. Oh, he's actually your friend. Oh, my bad. I thought it was just. I just thought that was just a turn of phrase.
You like Tom Beaker.
Oh, Schultz. Okay, you joined at the perfect time, man. Right when I first see your name. I found a ginger cutter too, Schultz. I did find it. And not for store credit on the bottom. I don't think you sent me one, unless you sent them recently, because I was going through it earlier to see if I want to do any waiver wire pickups tonight.
Yeah, he sent me one, but come on, man.
Robbie said, "Come on, man, you got to do better than that." What was the trade?
Devontae for I forget who.
Oh, you trade Devontae?
No, me trade Devontae. For 2 players.
All right, guys. 11 plates and patches. As always, fellas, one mini box per box. Let me get that right. Not a pack, it's a mini box. Well, and you get a checklist. Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie, Schultz. I do the same thing sometimes. Not always. If there's a trade I truly want, I'll send off a good one. People really, it's hard to turn down. But a lot of times you send one out and see if you can get a counter back. All right, guys. 5 total hits, as always. At least 3 autos. Usually at least 1 autograph patch. Every card is sequentially numbered in this set, too. We'll start with old Pepper, City Limits. And one of his many teams he's been through. To 249. And that on Montario Hardsty for the Brownies. Poor Browns. $2.99 as well. Base cards are $2.99, guys. We have, I believe these are Platinum. Jordan Cameron. Jordan Cameron, rookie. Another rookie out of 11. Though he hasn't done a heck of a lot recently. First of the print run to 10. Nice low number for the Brownies. Jenkins. In our first league, I'm not even making it to the playoffs. There's no way. I did beat Chat, though, I think, this week. Luke Stalker, the Bucks, silver. To 100. Oh, Ryan Matthews. To 50. First hit will be a Mark Ingram. Be a 3-color on-card rookie autograph patch. Pulled a 3 of 5 autograph patch end of the day. This will be for those Saints. That'll be near Rick R0. Nice hit. Red Dog, that's what I was saying earlier. In that league, I lost so many people. I just lost Jimmy Graham this week, too. Lost a bunch of people to injury in that league. Steve Smith, Jamal Charles. All right, we do have a redemption, guys. Actually be another autograph patch card. 203, I have a feeling is a good. I think is a good player. Let's wait on that. We'll get to that one last. I think that is a good hit, though. All right, we got a Ronald Johnson rookie autograph for Philly. I don't even know who Ronald Johnson is. It doesn't have a Niners jersey, but it is a Philly card. It always go by the team on the card. 29 of 55. Alright, guys. Team Supreme. Be a 3-color Urlacher. Nice Urlacher patch for the Bears. That'll be Niche Mice. 14 of 50. Leisure for the Lions. Not much became of him to $2.99, except for injuries. And then a Kenny Britt. Nice 3-color patch for the Titans. Prime jersey number. Tennessee will be Arn Francisco. Oh, low number hit. 3 of 10. So we got 2 autograph patches, one being an Ingram, and the other being number 203, which will be Marcel Darius for the Buffalo Bills. That'll be Snyder. Good defender for the Bills. I think it does go by draft pick, too, because 201's Cam, 202's Vaughn, then Marcel, A.J. Green, Julio, and so on and so forth. I believe that is the draft order, if I am correct. Pretty sure it is. Hey, defensive players can make the difference. That's why I like using them. They really can. Really? J.J. Watt is a Patriot? What set was that out of, you know? Breaker BB gun? You want an old school Red Ryder or one of the ones you can pump up like 20 times? Oh, BB. Oh, no. Oh, okay, never mind. Red Ryder Dalton. Alright, guys. On to a TriStar autograph miniature helmet with a box of 14 playbook. This is number 21, guys. And again, fellas, this ended Monday. Trade Dog, Frank Cabana, Adam Nork, Jasmine Dixie, MSB, Wake Up the Echoes, Rosie Hernandez, Amp Cross Def, Michael Allen, Chad W, Sleepy Time Ninja. That was a great interview, though. You got to admit. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys saw that when J.J. Watt made that comment about Beaker, and then Beaker came back all mad and sour and just, like, completely screwed up in that interview. Completely made himself look like a fool. All right, guys, we'll start with some 14 playbook. And again, as always, 1 pack per box. You do get 2 hits. A booklet hit and another hit of some sort. We did pull a Romo autograph here the other night. The BB gun gets inaccurate during clutch time. Or on prime time. Alright, guys, thought we'd start off. Torrey Smith. Usually your veterans are autograph patches for the Ravens. Frank Cabana, I believe it is. And I am correct. It is. It's a autographed patch card for Baltimore. He's now a Niner, 13 of 25. How about Dre Archer for the Steelers? Cal Star Boy. This would be 167 of 199. Nice rookie jumbo patch booklet. I don't see much of Dre, though, as they got Brown, Wheaton, and Martavius up in front of them. I wonder how the chat makes out going to bars with that Eli jersey on. That's my thought. He must make it out alive each time we see him back in the chat room. Alright, guys, on to a TriStar autograph miniature. How many can get upsized tickets, guys? For things like that multi-sign ball. There's a multi-sign Dolphin helmet in here. Many different names from Joe Namath to Joe Montana. Many different ones. You got places in history, current stars, a lot of different guys we've come across. This looks like a Saint. And this will be Cowboy, and I already know who that is. I believe that is Brandon Cooks. 90% sure that is a Cooks. First round draft pick of the Saints in 14. Had a pretty good year all around this year. Actually, Billy Wilson, I traded you somebody for him in one of our leagues. (2014) first round pick, Biletnikoff Award, first team All-American, first in receiving touchdowns at Oregon State, 24. Like I said, this guy is he's an up-and-comer. I mean, it does take wideouts. Usually they say 3 years, a three-year standard to see what they really can do. But he did well in his rookie year, and he's doing well this year, too. Yeah, we start playoffs early for that reason, though. I can't stand doing a playoff game for fantasy football in Week 17. It always backfires. Never works out. Especially if you have somebody like Brady or Aaron Rodgers, who, well, maybe not A-Rod this time, but a team that doesn't have to compete in Week 17. Oh, we'll do it again next year, of course, definitely. I didn't want to do basketball. I may do baseball next year. That I'll do. Baseball's a fun one. Baseball, you got to put more time into, though. You got to check your lineups pretty much daily. You can set them throughout the week, but if somebody doesn't start or they're not in the lineup. All right, guys, 13 triple threads, 132. Cowboy Michael Allen. And when I do fantasy baseball like I do it deep. I don't do what they do. Only do hits, home runs, stolen bases, RBIs, and batting average. I do everything: first base, second base, doubles, triples, ER. You do ERA, you do WHIP, you do shutouts, you do balls batted, you do everything. You can really mix it up. Baseball takes a lot more strategy. That's what it was. It was the Langford trade. Yeah, okay. The funny thing was, when you traded him to me that week, me and you played that week. So whatever Langford did for you, I don't remember if I won or you won on that one, but I remember I think we played that week or the following week right after that. Yeah, baseball does take a lot of work. You do fantasy baseball, waivers are very important. That was always my way. I always did waivers. Waivers were nuts because guys go on such hot and cold streaks. You can pick up a guy at the right time. You can ride him for a minute, and then when he falls off, throw somebody else in. Shortstop's a hard position. Those are ones you want to get early. Second base is another one you usually want to get early. First base is usually really deep. I could care who's going to be the new coach of South Carolina. I don't know on that one. All I know is Clemson fans won't stop talking. Linsky, do you go for either of the two? Clemson has a tough one this week. Funny thing, I think UNC actually, South Carolina actually beat UNC, didn't they? I think South Carolina actually did beat the Tar Heels this year. And that's who Clemson has to play this week. Alright guys, too many boxes to box. You get 2 parallels, 2 hits, usually 1 autograph patch and another hit of some sort. Can be a triple patch, can be booklets, it can be a lot of different things. To 99, Jerry Rice, seen his autograph patch in here.
Yeah, first game this season they lost by 4.
Yeah, okay, so UNC did beat South Carolina did beat UNC. It was first game of the season, Robbie said. I knew they did. Frank Gore. Oh boy, so South Carolina fans will have something to talk about if UNC beats Clemson. Julio. Got Denard Robinson, 74 of 75, almost end of the print run. Be a rookie patch for the Jaguars. D.H. Jinko, 1962. Nice hit. And then a triple patch rookie autograph of Landry Jones, who we got to see a little bit of this year finally. For the Steelers, Moody. I know you were looking for the Le'Veon, but nice hit. Yeah, in our league, Billy, I'll make the playoffs in that one. In the league I'm in with Red Dog, there's no way. There is no way I win. I'm just done. Injuries got me. It's funny. I had Tyrod Taylor in a bench and Drew Brees starting, and that should not have should have been the complete other way around. All right, guys. Mini box number 2. About Tannehill to 170. Stafford to 320. Oh, Barry. J.J. Watt. Megatron. Then a Micah Lisley to 27. Nice low number. This will be a rookie triple patch for Miami. Trey Dog. Oh, okay, you're right there with Caudill then. 62 of 75. Yeah, we're in South Carolina as well. I don't go for either. Never have. I don't get in that rivalry. I rode Cavs with the Niners and Vance McDonald. Yeah, that did save you. There's 2 leagues I had luck in, and I had Palmer on the bench in one of them as well, so that actually saved me too. If you did drafts early in the year, you got Tom Brady really late in rounds. I mean, really late in rounds. People weren't drafting him. All right, guys, on to a 2015 Leaf autograph jersey with 14 limited, number 15. We got A.B. Cross Def, Corey Ha, Pats fan, Caudill with the Bears, Ripken. Joho Chat with the Texans. Nuno, he's trying to get your team. Red Dog, there you are. Billy Willison, Dobby with your Raiders. Tater, Tate, PP, Palma, and Ortel Jowa. Limited. This is the set we pulled, I think, 2 1-of-1s out of just a few boxes the other day. One was a triple patch autograph 1-of-1. The other was a Nike swoosh. One was a laundry tag. One was a Nike swoosh. All right, 14 limited. Three total hits, guys. And if we're lucky, we get to see 4. Most time it is 3. If you get 4, it's usually one big one as well. $3.99 Tavon Austin. Alshon Jeffrey. First hit will be old Garoppolo for the Patriots. No zero ghost. Most hits are under 99 in this set, too. You will see some higher number ones here and there, like in this case. It's a 4-color rookie autograph patch, but the highest you'll ever see a hit in this set is to 199. It's a very low print run set. Only ones that are usually over 100 are your autograph patches, and there are some very low versions of these as well. Pulled a 1 of 1 the other night, Thursday night, or Tuesday. Got a Deion Buchanan for the Arizona Cardinals. Ab Cross Def. This will be a rookie auto number 210. Nice low number hit. Nice hit, Cross. Lucky number 7 of 10. And then a Jordan Cameron game worn patch. Back when he was a Brownie. It's actually a dirty patch. Numbered to 99. You can't really make it out on the camera, but it is a dirty patch. Definitely a dirty patch. No question about it. Probably one of the many hits where he got injured. Yeah, I'd love to get a swoosh card too, Caldwell. I don't think I have one. I don't think I've ever gotten one. You have any? I don't have any. I have a Reebok tag, but no, not since they went to Nike. Pulled many, seen a lot, don't have any. Alright guys, to the jersey. After this we got some inscriptions, and we'll end with a box of Playbook with a mini helmet. Alright guys, who do we get this time? We pulled some big ones. Caldwell will test. Red Dog will attest to that one. Caldwell, well, we pulled a few after you out of here too. I know we pulled a bunch of big names out of here, and it's a good one. And freaking Caldwell, it is you again. Oh, you're gonna like this one. How about an Urlacher? That's one that's friggin' bad. That's nasty. A freaking Urlacher. One of the best linebackers of the 90s and 2000s. Between him, Derek Brooks, and Ray Lewis. 3 best of that era. That is freaking awesome, dude. Nice hit, man. That's a good one. Freaking Urlacher. Now retired. Will be a Hall of Famer soon. Nice hit. Great name. Seen some good Bears out of it. Seen some good Bears. We've seen some good Bears come out of this. A lot of guys from the 80s. That I don't know if we've seen an Urlacher before. I think we have one time, a long time ago. He's not one we've seen very, very often at all. Oh, that's what it was a Dick. I knew we got something out of Lee for you recently as well. Alright guys, up next will be some 2015 Upper Deck Inscriptions Football. Again guys, it is a college-based set. They're all on-card autographs. It's 1 pack per box. You get 4 total hits, sometimes 5. But all on-card autographs. A lot of them are inscribed. Some of the players are actually still in college. Some of the bigger name players that are still in college are in here. If they are, it'll be a 32-team random. It was an Urlacher, Dale. Urlacher. A great Bear. By far, you got to think about it. What other linebackers other than really him, Ray Lewis, and Derek Brooks were in the 90s that were better? Those 3 guys, I mean, held it down. Crab legs, eh? Try to get you some crab legs. Yeah, it was a home jersey. Oh, blue and orange. What was it one time? It was a while ago. Like that whole stint where eBay had that flux of jersey sales, when Reebok used to have the jerseys. and there were a ton of counterfeits on there. I bought a Walter Payton one time. I bought it for somebody because got it for a good price. I mean, it wasn't autographed; it was just for them to wear. I got it. The jersey was black. It wasn't blue; it was black. So yeah, I sent that back pretty fast. All right, guys, 1 pack per box, as always. Had crab legs for Thanksgiving. You don't always have to have turkey. You got to switch it up here and there. All right, guys. I think we have 5. I'm pretty sure we have 5. Got a Cole Stout, Clemson boy.
He's an assistant coach.
Oh yeah, he's the one that went.
Yep, he's a coach at Jacksonville State.
That'll be a 32-team random because he went straight from college to coaching. Go Tigers. It's actually having a discussion about him earlier, I think, today with my old boss who's a Clemson fan. Got a Wes Saxton behind that. South Alabama tight end.
The Jets. Snyder to chew.
Snyder with the Jets. And a Lorenzo Malden. Nice autograph. Louisville defensive end.
Also a Jet.
Okay, Snyder, 2 for 2. Or 2 for 3. Oh, it could be 3 for 3 if you want a random. We got a Justin Hardney, East Carolina boy.
Falcons, stabbed at you.
Nice hit there. That's a good autograph, too. Took up half the card. Pirate Nation inscribed. This will be number 2. 149. And I think I peeked who's after that. Rakeem Cato, Marshall QB. Why do I have a feeling he's in the Canadian League?
He is a Canadian Alouette.
He's the Alouette. Okay, Canadian for the CFL. So we'll have 2 32-team randoms, guys, because one guy is a college coach now and not a player anymore, and this guy plays in the CFL. Really? A lobster? I can see venison, but lobster? Well, I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense because first Thanksgiving where it started out was up in the, of course, northeast New England area probably. So, yeah, that would make sense. So basically, Thanksgiving started out pretty almost as surf and turf with some turkey. At least they ate good back then, or tried to. All right, guys, 2 32-team randoms. Start with we'll do them in the order we pulled them in. As always, guys, start with old Cole Stout, now a coach for Jacksonville State, I believe. Oh, Clemson QB. Into the random we go, guys. As always, it is through random.org. We do use all 32 teams when they do not have a team attached to them. For example, he does not play for any NFL team right now, so we'll give everybody a shot at it. We also do put them in alphabetical order. We random the list 5 times, and name at the end of 5 will get it. All right, here we go. That is 1, 2. As always, guys, you can see the number of times we've random it right there. 3, 4, and one final time. 5 with the Brownies. NPS Steve. Alright, fellas, time for Rakeem Cato to be randomed. He is with the CFL now. He is not in the league anymore. He is not in the league. He is actually with the Canadian Football League. Old Alouettes. Alright, guys, again, all 32 NFL teams, so we'll run through the lineup really fast. Everybody's in there. 5 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 times. Bears up top. Copenhagen Killer. With the Bears. The Bears. Alright, guys, on to the last helmet. And actually, this will be the last break of this video, and then we'll take a short breaker's break, guys. We'll be back at 11 for everything that ends tonight. Still some stuff ending on eBay, guys. Check it out. I believe Supreme is still going, as well as a Leaf jersey. And we still may be in the middle of Paradigm, which is a completely different type of set, guys. If you've seen what we pulled out of there, from Barry Sanders autograph patches to Joe Namath autograph patches. I think it's 5 total hits per box. Hey, chat, what's going on, man? Chat, did you see what we pulled earlier? Were you in the room when we pulled that? The mini bat? Alright, guys, a 2015 Leaf autograph miniature helmet with 14, playbook number 27. Wake up the Echoes, Red Dog, Joho, MSB, Snyder, West Virginia, Moody, Chat, Franica, Cabana, No Zero, Tater Tate, Trey Dog, and No Zero on the bottom. To what? No. No, it was a bat from out of the mini bat, chat. It was from 1928. The bat was. It's a 1928 multi-sign bat from the Philadelphia Athletics, who turned into the Oakland A's. All right, guys, 1 pack per box with playbook. Oh, you got your Giants. Let's skip right past it. I didn't see that. Well, you got back at the right time. Maybe we'll see an OBJ for you. Shows who you want to see in 14. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 32 of 50. Joe frickin' Namath. Franica Cabana. This will be an auto. No question about it. On-card Broadway Joe auto. Oh, that is sick. Awesome hit. And he looks half-baked, doesn't he? Look at him. He just looks gone. Awesome hit. And then a 4 of 10 combo materials for the Brownies. $150 hit on the Namath, too. Connor Shaw, Johnny Rehab. This will be a duel to 10. Will be a rookie dual patch booklet. So a dual patch of Rehab and Shaw to 10. And then a Joe Namath. Oh, that is sick. And Franica Cabana, you... Oh, wow. 4 of 10. And guys, if we ever do pull a good $100 hit for anyone, we will stick it in a magnet case for you that quick. Break the cards, hand to Robbie, they get sleeved or case, and if we're lucky, we get to use one of these. Nice hit on the Namath. That is an on-card autograph. Friggin' awesome hit. Seen Joe Namath a few times. We saw him out the Paradigm last week as well. All right, well, let's see if the helmet can top it. Yeah, that was not the New York you were looking for. That was a nasty hit, though. Oh, that was nasty. Broadway Joe. There's some Broadway Joe booklets in here as well. It's actually a Broadway Joe themed booklet. It's a nickname booklet they have in this set as well. I don't know if they have an autograph version of it. The version we pulled was a patch. All right, let's see who the helmet will be. Will it be a big one? Well, I see a bolt, and a bolt will mean no zero ghost. And no zero, it will be a Hall of Famer, and it will be a Charlie Joyner, Hall of Fame 96. Nice wide, old school wideout for the Chargers. Nice hit. Great wideout over his career. Nice hit, no zero. Saw Dan Fouts recently, too, in a mini helmet. See Kellen Winslow. We've seen LT a few times as well. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for the first set of videos, guys. Chat, no gray screen. There you go. No gray screen. Again, we still have some things ending on eBay right now as well, fellas. I think they'll be ending within the beginning of the next video as well. No OBJ. We tried, man. Yeah, right now we just started 14 Supreme a little while ago. We're at the Buffalo Bills. A 14 Supreme quarter case break, guys. We're ending right now. We'll do in the next video, and then we still have another Leaf jersey to go, which we pulled Caldwell and Urlacher a minute ago with some 13 Supreme, which 13 Supreme is no joke. That is a set we pulled 1/1 Montanas, Bo Jacksons, Andrew Lucks. Many different autographs of many different players in many different variations. It is a nasty set. So still 2 more ending, guys. Check them out, and we will be back in about 20 minutes. Well, chat, hurry up. 20 minutes, we're back on.